Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to Bay of Fundy Fortunes. This is your first time. Yeah, somebody's going to call fire trucks here. I've got my fan going, so it kind of accelerates, and yeah, all that oxygen being blown onto that little fire, so it'll go out after a bit. If it gets out of hand, I'll put it outside. All right, so we're going to get into your monthly reading, Capricorn, for the month of August 2018. Before I begin, this month I'm burning from Intuitive Candles lemon meringue pie. It's making me hungry. Anyways, anybody new to the Intuitive Candles, they're 100% soy-based candles that are all handcrafted. A 40-hour plus clean burn on them. Every scent and smell you can think of under the rainbow. And when the wax melts down, you're left with a beautiful reveal of gems, stones, crystals, this sort of thing. Beautiful pendants, trees of life, pendulums. They're gorgeous. Anyway, oh, and they're running, extending their special 10% off your order. Use the promo code BOFF10. It stands for Bay of Fundy Fortunes and the number 10. If you present that code upon ordering, you'll get 10% off. Go to intuitivecandles.com. All right. For anyone that's new, this is a 5-card spread. First card is your overall energy. Second card, your health, and not your health, your wealth and your finances. Third card, hearth, home, and family, intimate love. Card number 5, challenges, should there be any. And card number, that was 4. Card number 5 is your message from Spirit. This is also readings. All my readings are always done with the intention to cover the sun, moon, and rising signs as well. I don't know how some of them ended up flipped the wrong way, but they did. Oh my goodness, I am all thumbs. It is so hot here. We're under heat advisory warnings right in through Sunday as far as we know. But we're getting a little bit of haze and fog coming in, rolling into the cove, which I'm welcoming to cool things off. That's why I've got my fan going. All right, I'm going to cut the deck. Consult with Pendulum. Lilith. This is a public general free reading for the sign of Capricorn for the month of August 2018. Are the top 5 cards, the cards that are meant for the reading for the sign of Capricorn and anybody viewing this reading. Yes, all right, that's good. That's fine by me. Okay, I'm going to pull you guys down a little bit so you can see your spread. The very first card, the overall energy for August Capricorn for you is the Page of Wands, creativity. Card number 2 is your wealth and finances. We've got Angel of the Ocean. She's all about healing. Card number 3, your home, your hearth, your love. Nice card. 3 of Pentacles. And it's recognition, yes. Card number 4, your challenges, should there be any. We're looking at illusion, la luna, moon. So there'll be some challenges there. Nothing too serious so far. Your final card in your message from Spirit for the month of August. You've got 7 of Wands, endurance. All right, and this is your 5-card spread for the month of August 2018. Looks crooked, doesn't it? There we go. That could get annoying on the eyes if it's crooked. Here, I'm just going to adjust. So you got the first card being your overall energy. We're looking, which is wonderful. We're looking at creativity being highlighted throughout the month. Maybe not all one big long stream of it, but pockets of it here and there. I just heard could be forms of entertainment that kind of stir your inspiration. We all need something to stir that pot of inspiration because it gets pretty stale and gray and stagnant. It needs to be, supercharged. And when we expose ourselves to things outside of ourselves, our lives, our homes, as somebody like myself, to throw myself as an example, is there's a meme floating around on Facebook, and it said, and it is so mean, it's true to life for me, is that I know a lot of people, and a lot of people know me, but yet I spend 98% of my time is by myself, literally, other than my dog and cat. So, and I'm still not mobile. I still don't have that red Jeep with Bay of Fundy Fortunes painted on the side doors there. You haven't heard that for a while, have you? I'm still hoping. Anyways, when you're somebody like me, 98% of my life is very hermit-like. Despite the fact that I run this channel, this is the only time I'm really public or go out into public. If I leave my house, it's for a purpose, specific purpose, like to do groceries, to keep appointments. Other than that, it's here. And I'm not complaining because I'm lucky that where I live, it still takes my breath away 9 years later. Every day I get up, every night before the sun goes down and it turns dark, and I look out under the cove into the Bay of Fundy, and at the blue hour, the beauty's heartbreaking. It usually brings tears to my eyes. My eyes will sting because of the beauty, and I can't believe it. So I get inspiration from things like that. I get inspiration being surrounded by nature. Everything is how you look at it. I'm kind of getting a little restless though for me because we're, right in the dead center of summer. We've got 1 month left now. We got 1 month down and 1 month left. Really, that's our summer. And I'm getting restless. I don't get bored. I don't get lonely, but I get restless. But I can become uninspired, and I can find inspiration hard to find at times because I'm not exposed to different things. I find whenever I do go out, even to the grocery store, there's inspiration that can be found there. But to go out someplace for an evening, for enjoyment, for entertainment, not for purpose, other than to pick yourself up, to see, to take in a play, live theater, to take in a music concert, to go sightseeing. These are the things that inspire. We get around other people and we walk into the cloud of humanity, and there's inspiration at every turn. Your month is going to be like that for you. There's also with this page being the bearer of news and messages, because that's what they do. And he's about passion and practicality as well, practical things. He may be bringing somebody out there some good news, message coming through for you in one form or another. It could be snail mail, nice white big long envelope, looks all official, something you've been waiting for, could finally arrive in the mail. So good news is arriving that way. And the other could come through a younger person. Yes, it could, 15, 28, 30, and about there, bringing you good news as well. And it could have to do with projects, creative projects. It could have to do with a new job, this sort of a thing. Travel, this person could give you the green light on travel. I don't know what that has to do with. Maybe they're planning an itinerary for you, so they're the one overseeing the reservations, the plane reservations, this sort of thing. But they're bringing you some good news about that. You're getting the green light to go on something, somewhere. It's travel related. So this person is bringing this to you, really lifting a lot of weight off of you. You're feeling good about this. The arts are being highlighted here with this, of course it is, right? Creativity. But it's being highlighted for a lot of you. See, you know, some of you are your lives for the month of August are going to take on an artistic slant a little bit of a leaning, a more exposure to art itself. Maybe somebody's going to be taking classes, but art in any way, shape, or form here is being highlighted for August. So, you're also being encouraged at this time with a lot of bringing this out of you, your own self-expression, and finding creative ways to do that, be it through painting, be it through music, sculpting, acting, you know, anything that feeds the artistic zone in you, where you get that fire going. It's a wonderful place to be. It really, really is. But self-expression is being highlighted for some of you. Don't be shy. Go ahead, strut your stuff. Show your stuff. Transitions going on here as well through the month for some. And messages. Seems to be a lot of messages coming your way. Okay, there's your overall energy. Your next card, we've got the Angel of the Ocean. We've got healing. Somebody's been out of work for a very long time. Financially, a financial drought you've been in. This could apply to more than one person. Remember, it's a general reading. For some of you, physical healing, literal physical healing is going to have to go on a little bit longer for you. You've been ill, you've been hurt, you've been broken in some way. You've not been able to really support yourself very well for the time that you've been down and out. Things have been tight and stressful. You've got just a little bit further to go. I would say by the first 2 weeks of September, you're going to be back on your feet and you'll be ready to take on the world again and take care of yourself as well. I'm hearing good things with this card about, for some, with your financial future. This isn't the now. This isn't today. You're looking down the road a little bit, and that's what you're holding on to. A place of point in time where your objectives are, and where yes, there's going to be healing, even financial healing, getting back the regular flow. So it says to me, somebody returning to work, getting back into the workforce, and you have that continuous wheel of work and pay that goes constantly, and you're wanting back on that treadmill really, really badly. This card is also a card of healing in other ways as well. Making amends with other people. Healing going on there. A lot of compassion coming out. Feeling and feeding and displaying your softer side a little bit. Capricorn, you're feeling a little more soft around the edges. A little more emotional. You're a lot more patient these days as well. And your spirituality just continues to grow by leaps and bounds, which is absolutely, that's fantastic, really. Don't let your days or day in this context be ruined by other people. Don't let them drag you down. You know, don't tolerate it one bit. Somebody is receiving healing from trauma as well during the month of August. Something you've been through. This could be physical, it could be emotional, yes. Some kind of trauma you're going to be, you will heal. You may feel like you're so far down you have to touch bottom and the world looks pretty bleak and gray. The sun will come out for you again, but you need to heal first. Proper healing is going through the steps and doing whatever it takes to get better. Okay? Know this. Just know this, Capricorn. You don't walk alone. Your angels are with you. That's another thing here. She's with you into infinity as well, because look at the infinity symbol here. It's highly important. As the saying goes, I just heard, this is the first day of the rest of your life. In some respects. And it's different for everybody. Your keywords here are balancing, reconciliation, I should say. I don't know why I've never bothered telling anybody, but anyways, the keywords and the advice I write on the back of the cards, and I write them verbatim because they're important. Not all tarot decks do this, and I love that about this deck, because it condenses and it highlights what needs to be focused on and what you need to listen to. So, yes, in saying that, balance, reconciliation, patience, flow, compassion, and money, and angels are the highlight words here for this card. I'm not feeling financial devastation with this placement at all for this card. If anything, things getting better. Things getting much easier. Yes. Card number 3 is your hearth, your home, your intimate loves. And this is a good card. We got the 3 of Pentacles representing money and creativity, and also 3s being highly active. There's a lot going on. Things are starting to happen. Things are being rolled out now. The beginning of things. Plans that have been on hold, no more. You're being given the green light so you can start rolling things out. This card brings stability, yes, in love as well as in your financial world, your work, your job, your money flow. This card also sees you maybe making some kind of property investment for somebody out there. That could mean buying a house. It could mean buying a parking lot. It could mean a lot of things. Property is property. It's things that we own. If somebody could be in the line for a new truck. Balance comes with this card as well. We've got the 3s of the Holy Trinity as well. It's a very, 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 it's a beautiful card in the energy that it carries. I just heard you're covered from all sides. It's kind of like how the picture is. You're covered from all sides. You're protected when this card shows up. You're being watched. You're being recognized. Balance and order. When we have balance and order, things make sense. They're comfortable. Things make sense. There's not a whole lot of kerplooey going on around you through the month of August. Seems like a pretty solid month overall for you, but active, very active for most of you. Right now, you're being encouraged to continue growing, to continue expanding yourself in your life, your knowledge, and look down and around you. You see all that? That's your foundation. And you've worked very, very hard to build that up and make it solid. A lot of you are headed there. So this is a great card this way. It's just, it's, the home life is very strong with this card. It's highly active. It's harmonious. Everybody's on the same page. Everybody's getting along, despite the deep heat of summer. Some of you are planning for the fall already, and I don't know what that is. That could be trips in the fall, making moves in the fall. Home improvements being done in the fall. A very productive time, a lot of purpose going on in August for you. Now, your challenges, we're looking at the moon. Artistically, one of my favorite cards out of this deck because it's beautiful. The blue hues, the aurora borealis in the background around the moon, and the marine life here. It's a beautiful card that way. Because this is a card of illusion, we can lose our way very, very easily, so we need to be on our guard for that. That's part of what's going on here. Because illusion is what it is, it's not really something there. We need more than ever, and this will be your challenge, is to remain grounded and logical in reality. But approach things with logic. Don't take the chance of doing it any other way. When it comes to taking care of things, implementing something new, trying to find a way to achieve something, a goal, there's something there for you. Work the best way forward that works for you, whatever that may be. You know, maybe there's an easy way, and then there's a hard way, and then there's the in between. You have to evaluate each way before you take a step, and remember to remain logical and grounded to get to your goal, to get to whatever that is that you're trying to attain. If you have some questions that you can't get any answers for, Tarot is telling you to tune into your own intuition. Chances are you're going to find the answers that you seek within yourself, because when you tune into intuition, you're tuning into the universe. You're tuning into spirit. That's your conversation. That's the other side of it. Yes, it's with you, but you are the universe. You are spirit. We're all one. We're all omni. So when you turn inward without any doubts, erase the doubts and be completely 100% open, and you'll find the answers that you're looking for some of you. It's important for you to know. Pay attention and heed your dreams during the month of August as well. Any visions that you may have, sit up and take notice, contemplate, try to figure out what's going on and read what is there. Don't read too much into things. Read. Do the it is what it is. You could be getting premonitions, or your subconscious is speaking to you and it's coming out through your dreams. Your keywords for this card are the unconscious, doubt, dilemmas, some sadness, the past, and yes, fear. And fear has an energy all its own. We always say, oh, that's good energy. What great energy. Isn't that beautiful energy? We never say, shit, that's bad energy. That's hell no. You just don't. We don't. But it's anything that stirs your emotions, be it happy, angry, sad, elated, it's all got its own energy. It's our reaction to the energy on how things go down. So you've got to, if you're walking around with these hidden fears for some of you, because usually that's what this card brings forth, anybody holding in their darkest fears, not talking to anybody about it, not venting about it, not releasing that energy flows, and even negative energy needs somewhere to go. Expel it. Exercise it. Do you know what I'm saying? Find a go-to person that you can vent with. If you have absolutely nobody in your life, write it all out longhand, by paper. What's going on, because you need to release it. You need to let that go. All right? Or it's going to eat you up inside. You'll continue to wake up at 3 a.m. feeling terrified, feeling overwhelmed, and everything looks worse at night. Come the light of day, it doesn't look half so bad. But that's it. You got to let the fear go. For those of you holding it back, excuse me. Don't go on about the sound of this because I've tweaked the sound. So if I do this, there's this big, sounds like this big weave. Even now coughing, there's no big, it's super, super sensitive. Get a tickle. Sorry. Oh my goodness. Right there. Tickling. And the last card and your message from Spirit. We have Seven of Wands. Oh, the word endurance. It can be so beautiful when you're at the end of it. When you've endured something, when it's over. But when you know ahead of time you're going to have the endurance to see something through, to have the strength to hold on, have determination to keep pushing forward no matter, the endurance to do all that, to have staying power. That's what this card's all about. So, some of you may be fighting for your relationship, your personal relationship. You may feel like you're in the fight of your life. Are you going to have the endurance to see it through, to hold on, to not let go, to not throw in the towel? Protect your integrity no matter how nasty it gets, no matter how hurtful it gets. Always keep your integrity followed by your dignity in place. Because you know what? You know what we tend to do. The other person didn't ask us to bare our souls and get on our knees, right? And we do that, and it gets rebuked, rejected. After you groveled, well, now you're really angry. You weren't angry before, by golly, you're angry now. How dare they treat you that way? Here's the real hard reality, that once the hurt passed and the shame and the embarrassment passes, you did it to yourself. That other person didn't ask you to grovel, is my guess. You did it on your own, saying, okay, I'm just going to bare my soul, and then they'll want me. They'll want me. Don't get angry at other people because of your compulsions of certain actions. You feel compelled to do that. No. You go ahead and hate the other person if you want, but don't blame them for things like that, because that's what I'm picking up here with this card. The bad situations to be in. This card can sometimes finding you to have the endurance, the wherewithal, to be defending somebody else or other people or an action, but puts you on the defense. Something you're going to have to stand for, something you may have to fight for, something you may have to have the endurance to be able to fight as long as it takes to get through something. This could be a lawsuit. It could be something as serious as that. This could be one of those things where only time can fix it, and you can't speed up time. When the truth comes out over time, and it will, and you know it will, in a situation for somebody, you know it will. It has to. There's just no other way. It's like directing water. You can change the way it's directed, right? It's coming through. One way or another, the truth comes out. You need to hold on and have enough endurance to hold on until that happens. You will be vindicated. All right? You'll be thankful for that, having the endurance to. Most people would throw in the towel a long time ago, but you're not going to do that. You're going to stick by your word, especially if you told somebody or implied to some, like other people, that I won't leave you, I'll be right here by your side. Then you stay by their side until it's done. It's just that simple. Again, your integrity comes to the foreground here. The advice of this card for you is to be clear in all your communications and your negotiations of any kind. Make yourself clear. Clear as mud, as they say. Especially in relationships. If it's the other person's who is at the weakest end of this, the one that seems to be really highly emotional, more so than you make sure you're clear on everything that you say to them so that they're not misled. And they can't say later, well, you told me this and when you didn't. Make sure it's clear where you're going from here, what's going to take place from here. I don't see anything deadly serious here, like over the top. Um, just some feathers being ruffled, I can tell you that. Some feathers being ruffled. Your keywords for this card are defense and protection, opposition, territory, force, and resistance. Strength of character, you're going to find out what you're made of. And that was your reading, Capricorn. Capricorn never backs down from anybody or anything anyway. But there's a bit of a soft edge to Capricorn through the month of August. I'm not sure what it is. But you're picking and choosing your battles a little more carefully now. You're not sending on people from great heights, ready to battle all the time. You're picking and choosing. You're like, I'm not going to go there with that person today. Go away. Fly off. Go away. You know? And then some things you're going to have to jump right in on. But anyways, that's your reading, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it gave you some guidance. I hope you got something out of it. So if you like this reading and you want to have a private personal reading with me, I do offer that service. Information's down below the video window in the Show More section. Just grab my email there, send it off, and I'll get you taken care of as fast as I truly can. We're also on Facebook. It is a closed and private group. It's all made up of people just like me and just like you. Please join us there. Anybody else, if you're looking for me, you don't find me right here in Bay of Funny Fortunes. You'll find me walking the cove on the beach along the water's edge that bring the highest, mightiest tides on the planet, the beautiful and the bountiful, the Bay of Fundy. No matter where you find me, here or there, chances are you're going to catch me with one eye waiting on the very next tide. Thank you very much for being here. Keep the peace in so you can share that love and that light out with the rest of the world. I wish you the best of the best for the month of August. Have fun. Bye for now.